Hello and welcome. I hope that you are well and healthy and happy, my friends. As always, that's my wish for you each and every day. So I hope you never get tired of hearing from me that is my wish and my hope for you. But in fact, I do. Sending lots of love out to you guys each and every day, even when I am not active on the weekends, participating and giving you guys a video. But all week long, you are in my heart and in my thoughts and on my mind, and just making sure that I'm doing my part to help you guys do your part to stay well and be well and remain healthy. But thank you for tuning in. I hope that each and every time you come and join me on your mat, that you feel the love, you guys. Everybody that I come in contact with, they always say, oh, thank you, you've gotten me here. You've gotten you here. So thank you. I will not take any responsibility for the hard work that you put into your well-being. I am honored and love the fact that you will join me on this journey and let me be a part of your journey. So thank you for that. And today I am hoping to be able to provide you a wonderful yoga flow to help you for the best night's sleep that you've had in a very, very long time. So that's my hope, and my intention for today is to give you that peace of mind and the stillness in your body that you can just get the very, very best restful night's sleep possible. So starting in a cross-legged position, and if you are not comfortable in a cross-legged position, I invite you to find a place that feels good to you. And we're going to bring those hands to the outsides of the hips, and we're going to sit up nice and tall. We're going to gently just draw those shoulders towards one another as you hollow the tummy and chest, dropping your chin towards the chest. Just creating this nice openness through that upper back, a roundness and a hollowness through the chest. Now slowly begin to lift and extend through the crown of the head, drawing those shoulder blades down and away, drawing those shoulder blades towards one another to open the chest. So a little different variation of our cat and cow. We're not arching the back, we're just coming to that neutral spine, and then slowly, slowly hinging forward. A little bit more rounding forward, I should say, than hinging. Creating space between those shoulder blades. Feel that openness in the back. And then slowly draw those shoulder blades towards one another as those shoulders pull back and away to find that neutral, nice, long, tall spine. Let's do that one more time. Rounding it over. Drawing those shoulders towards one another. Closing through the chest. Opening through the back. And then slowly we rise back to that neutral spine. Breathe. We're going to shift that left hand. One hand on either side of that right knee, lengthen, and then begin to walk your hands forward, out over that right knee. So just walking the hands forward as far as you like, but be mindful that that left sit bone stays connected to the mat. And then just relax the weight of the upper body down. So depending upon the tightness that you tend to carry in that lower back, and the flexibility that you brought with you today, along with the sleep that you've had, what you've had to eat and to drink. Those are all part of our journey today. Slowly walking those hands back up, supporting with those hands, particularly if you're taking care of the lower back. And we're going to switch. Left hand back, right hand front. Lengthen and reach through the crown of the head. Get that length in the spine. And then slowly, slowly begin to walk those hands out over that left knee. And just use the support of those hands. Be mindful again that right sit bone is going to want to try and lift. We're going to work to keep it down. Close your eyes. Let your body melt. And slowly begin to walk those hands back up. Once again, facing front. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, release your right hand down, left arm up and over. A little roll of that left shoulder back. Gaze to the sky. Inhale, reach to the sky. Both arms come up. Exhale, other side, left hand down, right arm up and over. Gaze to the sky, pressing that right sit bone towards the mat. Just feel yourself melt. Inhale, both arms come up, reach to the sky, pull the hands to heart center. With the hands at heart center, gently draw the chin towards the chest. Close your eyes. Draw the shoulders back, down and away. A release of that chin forward, creating a nice long stretch all the way down your spine. Inhale, reach to the sky, gaze to the sky, and as you exhale, turn your palms towards me, spread your fingers, and pull those elbows back. Open your chest, close your eyes. Inhale, reach to the sky. Let's do that once more. Exhale, pull it open. Now keep those elbows open, but sit up nice and tall. So those shoulders are just gently pulled back, elbows gently pulled back. Side view for you, my friends. So we're not arching the back, but we're drawing those shoulders back and away, staying tall through the spine. Breathe. Now gently rotate one side or the other. Doesn't matter which. Now notice that the hand where you're turning, kind of the back hand, is really trying to come forward a little bit to help that rotation. I want you to draw it back and feel that resistance and feel the strength required in the obliques and in that upper and middle back. Come back to center. Arms remain just as they were. Spine remains tall. And now we twist to the opposite direction. Now do you notice your hands? Where are they? Have they shifted? We want to keep that length in the spine and breathe. Come back to center. Reach to the sky, and as you exhale, begin to hinge forward. Releasing the hands and just relax the weight of your upper body down. Breathe. Inhale, reach it out. Sit up nice and tall. Release your hands down by your sides, and let's extend those legs out nice and long, crossing that right foot up and over the left leg. Sit up tall, add a flex of that left foot. Draw the shoulder blades down and away from the ears. Extend right arm out, lift it high. Circle that right hand around behind you, hand to the mat. Sit up nice and tall. Now we can use that left hand to pull that knee in towards the chest, or you can wrap the crook of that left elbow around the knee and pull it in. I want you to take your gaze out over that left shoulder. So you're looking straight ahead, sitting up nice and tall. Now I want you to look up towards the sky, and then ever so slowly, like a big rainbow, look up and over. And gently begin to bring the chin towards that right collarbone. Close your eyes. Find your breath. Inhale, extend, right arm straight back. Follow with your gaze as you lift that right arm up and over. Releasing that right arm out in front. Gently releasing that twist. Pull the knee in nice and tight. Lengthen that spine. And then gently release. Uncrossing that right leg, crossing the left. So we sit up nice and tall. Breathe, using that right hand to pull the chest in. Add a flex to that right foot. Breathe. Extend. Left arm out. Lift it high. Circle it all the way around behind you. Hand behind you to the floor. Sit up tall. Draw that knee in. Breathe. Core strong. Still looking forward. And then we're going to slowly take our gaze to the sky. Up and over that rainbow. All the way back to that back shoulder with a little tuck of your chin towards that left collarbone. Now we can keep that right hand doing the strength work, or we can wrap the crook of that right elbow around the knee and pull it in nice and tight. Breathe. Core strong, we extend, left arm straight back. Follow with your gaze. Lift the arm, lift your gaze. Nice big rainbow all the way back up to face front. Releasing the knee. And sweep both feet around. Let's come up onto all fours. Come into a tabletop position. Hands are shoulder width apart. Knees hip width. Core is nice and strong. Take a big breath in. Lift your gaze. Lower the belly. Lift your sit bones. To cow. Exhale and hollow the tummy and chest. Tuck your chin. Tuck your tailbone. To cat. Inhale it back to cow. Keeping your core engaged, and we're just articulating those vertebrae one at a time. Exhaling it to cat. Gently articulating those vertebrae, guys, getting rid of all of those kinks in the back as best we can. Finding that beautiful rhythm of our breath. Tying that movement to the breath, coming back to our neutral spine, and sit it back to child's pose. Extend the arms out nice and long. Hips back towards your heels, forehead towards the mat. And we're going to open up those arms to a nice wide T, palms facing the mat. We're going to come up to the pads of the fingers with those fingers spread wide. We're going to inhale and we're going to hollow the tummy and chest, pressing through the pads of the fingers to lift your spine and hollow the tummy and chest. And then release it down. Elbows slightly bent. Take a big breath in, and as you exhale, extend those arms, lift your spine, rounding through that upper and middle back. Tuck your pelvis. And gently release it down, creating space between those shoulder blades. Let's do that one more time. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, hollow. And gently release it down. Let's bring those hands back by your feet. Palms open to the sky and relax the weight of the arms. Just relax. Best you can. And extending one arm out in front and then the other. Hands shoulder width apart. Spread your fingers wide. Let's lift the forehead, tuck the toes. Press and lift your hips to the sky. Coming up to our first downward facing dog. Pressing through the palms of the hands, guiding your weight back towards those feet. A little external roll of those shoulders out to create space between those shoulder blades. We have this tendency to kind of let those shoulders sink in up by the neck and the base of the head. I want you to roll those shoulders out and away. Draw that belly button towards your spine, lengthen through the crown of the head and let those heels just sink. We're going to inhale it to a high plank on our toes or our knees. And exhale, lift your hips. Back to down dog. Again, roll those shoulders out and around. Inhale it back to plank. Strong through the shoulders, just moving through those hips, through the shoulders. Find those big deep breaths. Let's do that one more time. Exhaling to down dog. Find your breath. Shifting your weight to your left foot, right toes to the sky. Exhaling and sweeping that right foot through. Back knee to the mat, top of the foot to the mat. Left hand to the inside of the right knee. We rotate our body and extend. Right arm to the sky, slowly lowering that right arm out to the back of your mat. Reaching, reaching, reaching. Find your breath. Inhale, lift that right arm to the sky. Bring both hands to the inside of your foot. Gaze towards the mat. Core is strong. Now we can keep both hands resting on the mat, or if you like, rotate and place that right hand to the inside of that right knee. And we're going to open the knee and rotate the torso. Inhale it back to neutral. So if the both hands are down, rotate the body. And back to neutral. So either with that hand on the knee or off. Beautiful. Let's do one more. Core is strong. Getting that rotation. And back to neutral. One hand on either side of your foot. We're going to sit those sit bones straight back, keeping that right sole of the foot glued to the earth. Square your hips and gently draw the nose towards your knee. Beautiful long stretch down the front of that right foot. Now slowly begin to lift those right toes as you shift your weight back just a bit more. We're not sitting all the way down. We're reaching through those sit bones. We're keeping those hips square. We're lengthening through the crown of the head, and there's this amazing stretch going on behind that right leg. We inhale it back to that half crescent or half runner's lunge. Breathe, bring both hands to the inside of your foot. Let's tuck that back toe and lift that back knee. Just sinking deeper in. Coming to lizard pose. Coming down onto your left forearm. If you'd rather stay on both hands, stay on both hands. Coming down onto that right forearm if you like. Find your breath. Quiet it down. Keep that belly button drawn in. Now slowly begin to roll that right knee open a little bit. And slowly pull it back in. So we're just rolling to the outside edge of your foot, lifting the inside of the arch of your foot as that knee rolls out and comes back in. One more time. Roll it out. And pull it in. Let's come back up to the palms of the hands. If you're not already there, one hand on either side of your foot, step it back to plank. As you exhale, lift your hips to down dog. We inhale it to high plank. Exhale it to down dog. Again, inhaling to high plank. Exhaling to down dog, shifting your weight to your right foot, left toes to the sky. Exhaling and sweeping that that left foot through. Back knee to the mat, top of the foot to the mat. We rotate our bodies and extend. Left arm to the sky, reach it up, high as you can reach, lifting out of that right shoulder and then slowly lower that left arm straight back. Spread your fingers, rolling the shoulder back, opening through the chest. Beautiful stretch down the front of that right leg. Really nice stretch for that left hip. Inhale it back up, lift that left arm to the sky and slowly release your hand to the inside of your foot. Breathe. Core is strong. So again, we can keep both hands down, or you are welcome to shift your weight to that right hand and place that left knee towards the inside of that left knee. Left hand to the inside of the left knee. And as you rotate, pressing that left knee out and away, taking your gaze up over that left shoulder, and then coming back to center. So we're moving at the pace of our breath. Exhaling, pressing it away, opening that knee. Inhale it back to center. Now you can do the same thing with both hands down and getting that rotation. Really actually beautiful stretches, a little different. So try both ways if you like. One more time. And coming back to neutral. Bring one hand on either side of your foot and begin to sit your hips back. Gluing that left foot to the earth, squaring those hips. Breathe. Ooh, really nice stretch for me, through the top of the foot and through the ankle, through the shin. Where do you feel it? Now slowly begin to lift those left toes and sit your sit bones back even more. Now as we flex that left foot, ooh yes, down the back of that left leg. Keeping those hips square, your body's really smart. It's gonna try and pull that right hip back to lessen the intensity. Find your breath. And let's inhale it back up. Oh, letting those hips be heavy, we bring both hands to the inside. Find your breath. Let's tuck the toes and lift that back knee. If that doesn't feel great to you, stay down on your knees. Feels right to you? Come down onto that right forearm. Left, if you like. Relax the weight of your head. And we're going to do that opening and closing of that left knee. As you inhale, roll that left knee open as you roll to the outside edge of your foot. Inhale, draw it back in. Exhale, let it roll open. Keeping that core strong. You can be up on the palms of the hands and roll it back in. Last time, roll it open. And draw it back in. We come back up to the palms of the hands. One hand on either side of your foot. Lift your hips, sweep it back. And extend left leg to the sky. And gently release it down. We inhale it to high plank. Toes or knees, crocodile down. Elbows right by the ribs. Press it through up dog. Hold your up dog. Oh, roll those shoulders back. Squeeze your buns, lift your gaze. And gently bring the knees to the mat. Sit it back to child's pose. Nice big deep breaths. We bend the elbows, placing the forearms to the mat. We bend the elbows
And bring the hands to the behind the head, bringing the palms to gently touch. Find your breath. Slow it down. Once again, extending those arms. We walk or lift the upper body and walk the hands forward a bit, coming to the top of your mat. Now let's place the forearms to the mat. Bring the palms of the hands to touch. And we're going to bend the elbows, drawing your thumbs right to the crown of the head. Breathe. So that gentle touch to the crown of the head. Now if it feels right to you, we're going to arch the back and we're going to lift the sit bones. Keeping those fingertips pointing towards the sky. If it feels right to you, look between those forearms, drawing the chin towards the mat. Now if that is not great for you, whether it be for the shoulders, your back, your hips, your arms, just find a place that works for you. Feeling that great stretch in the shoulders, in the chest, in the spine. Slowly extending those arms. Gently bring the palms to touch, arms shoulder width apart. Puppy pose. And we're going to inhale it up to a modified plank, pulling those hands so that those fingertips are right underneath the shoulders. Crocodile down. Press it through, up dog. And as you exhale, press your hips to the left and sit it back almost to a child's pose. Take your gaze out over that right shoulder. So we've created this little bit of a twist and this beautiful stretch for that left hip. Inhale it back to that modified high plank. And as you exhale, shift your hips to the right. Take your gaze out over that left shoulder. So we're pressing out and away, supporting with those hands, using the strength of the core. Do you feel that stretch in that right hip? That feels pretty darn good. Inhale it back to modified plank. We're going to do that one more time each side. Exhale, press the hips to the left. Take your gaze back over that right shoulder. A little tuck of your chin. Breathe. Now, I personally hold a little bit more tension and tightness in that right side than the left. Inhale it back to center. Exhale, press your hips to the right. Draw your chin towards that left shoulder as you rotate through the torso. So always, guys, being mindful, taking care of your body. If something's not right, too challenging, doesn't make sense, inhale back to center. Don't do it. Take care of yourself. And sit it back to child's pose. Big breath. And then slowly walk the hands up. Come over onto a hip. Sweep your feet around and slide on down to the top of your mat. Let's bring the soles of the feet together. Not super close, just nice and close. Something that feels good to you. And sit up nice and tall. Rolling those shoulders up and back. Now we want to be able to release our hands. So as far away as you need those feet to be, or as close as you're comfortable doing. Sitting up nice and tall, reach to the sky. And as you exhale, turn the palms to face front. Squeeze those elbows and those shoulder blades. Inhale, reach to the sky, and then gently pull the hands to heart center. And just gently roll forward. Just allowing that upper body to gently sink. Keeping those hands at heart center. Or you're welcome to bring the hands up to the third eye. Just that gentle placement of the hands against your sternum or against the forehead. Let gravity do the work for you. You just focus on your breath. Now gently bringing the base of the thumbs to that third eye, that spot just on your forehead, above the eyebrows, just above the nose, and slowly begin to rise. Now that's some extra weight for those arms, so sliding those hands up if you need to, if that's too much weight. And that gentle press against that third eye. We pull the hands to heart center. Gently drawing the knees towards one another, extending those legs out nice and long. Reach to the sky, soften your feet, lower the arms, and ever so slowly roll back. If you are taking care of your lower back today, just pull that knee with you as you lower down. As you come to the mat, draw that right knee in. Right arm extends out to a T, left hand to the outside of the right knee, and gently pull your leg across your body. Take your gaze out over that right arm and just close your eyes. As we work our way through another day, hopefully full of some fun, some laughter, some challenges, lots of success, as little frustration as possible. But as we work through a day, it's time to wring out any tension, any anxiety, any stress from the day. Allowing your mind to clear, to focus on you for a moment. We come back to center, extending that right leg to the sky. Point your toes, lengthen your leg, little external rotation through your hip, and slowly lower the leg down. So bringing that focus to you, to the weight or the lightness of the day, we pull that left knee in, left arm extends out to a T, right hand to the outside of the left knee, and gently pull your leg across your body, keeping both shoulders on the mat just as best you can. And turn your gaze out over that left arm. So just embracing the day for whatever it was, good, bad, or indifferent, knowing that you made it, hopefully with a smile on your face. But by taking time before you go to bed to kind of wring out, to work through any tension, to let go of any negative energy from the day, clearing your head, clearing your body, clearing your mind, your spirit. So that as we climb into bed and pull those covers up, lights go out, our mind is at ease, our heart open to a good night's sleep. With a quiet mind, looking forward to a fresh start. Gently releasing that right hand, rolling back to center, extending left leg to the sky, point your toes, lengthen your leg, little external rotation through that hip, and slowly lower your leg down. And allow it to come to rest. We rotate our palms to the sky, keeping those arms out nice and wide, accepting of the love from the universe. Allow the mind, the body, the spirit to absorb that love. Ever so gently, bringing the hands to the tummy, one just below your belly button, one just below your sternum, and relax the weight of the shoulders. If you are not comfortable with the hands resting on your tummy, bring the arms down by your sides, open the palms to the sky. And I invite you to find a comfortable place. A place where you feel relaxed, at ease, able to stop. For that breath to flow effortlessly. And as your awareness is drawn inward, we are guided to a place within our mind's eye where we feel at ease. Noticing if that may be a room in your home that you love, a vacation spot you love, a place maybe you've seen pictures of or dreamt of. And within this perfect place, I want you to notice the time of day. I want you to feel the coolness of the breeze, the
warmth of the sun, the light of the moon, depending upon the time of day it is for you. Now within your mind's eye, it begins to gradually turn to night. Whether we're inside or out, seeing the light of the moon, the brightness of the stars, feeling the body grow quiet, still, calm, feeling safe. This wonderful feeling of letting go. A softness in the breath, a heaviness of the body against the earth. Relax and just breathe. And slowly, gently, we begin to move the fingers and the toes. The larger muscles in the hands and your feet. Feel relaxed, calm. Ever so gently drawing the knees in towards the chest and rolling to one side. Using the strength of your arms to help you come back up to a seated position that feels right to you. Rest your hands comfortably, sit up nice and tall, close your eyes. With those eyes closed, pull the hands to heart center, palms gently touch. As you inhale, draw the base of your thumbs to the third eye, that space on the forehead just above the eyebrows. Light and love be with you. Pull the hands back to heart center. Gently open your eyes. I hope that was wonderful for you. I hope your body feels ready for bed. If this happens to be your wake up, I hope it was a wonderful sleep and your day is amazing. Take care of yourselves, you guys. Wishing you all the very best. Stay healthy. Until the next time, namaste.